And seeing more deer and other wildlife closer to busy streets, it's because this is the peak season for migration through our area.
Yeah, streets and highways become obstacles for both drivers and for animals. And KEZI 9 News reporter Jennifer Singh shows us how to keep yourself and wildlife safe this season.
Last week I saw 2 or 3 deer walk right up the street, and it was quite a surprise at that time, yeah.
But officials with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife and the Oregon Department of Transportation say this isn't a surprise whatsoever.
Well, we know starting in the fall, generally late September into October, November, that is when the deer and elk are on the move more than any other time of the year. And that includes crossing some highways, especially the rural highways.
What is surprising, however, is just how many deer are injured or killed when crossing these highways, which ODOT says causes more than 6,000 collisions per year across the state.
There's lots of obstacles for wildlife to navigate around, and roads are one of those things.
It is a very common incident, especially this time of year.
In neighborhoods higher up in the hills like this one, people tell me it's not uncommon to see wildlife year-round, but they say they take extra precautions during this time of year.
Particularly at dusk and at night, we'll drive a little slowly and make sure we don't see any whites of any deer eyes, or just keep track of the wildlife and make sure we don't have any accidents with them.
To avoid accidents with deer besides driving slowly, ODFW and ODOT say to pay attention to wildlife crossing signs, use bright lights when you safely can, and if you come across an animal in the road or along the side, slow down.
If it's near the road, slow down, go by it slowly so you don't startle it into perhaps running in front of your car or perhaps running in another direction that puts it or other people in danger.
He also says slowing down is important as many deer often travel in groups. But ultimately, if you do end up hitting a deer, officials say to report it to local or state police. There's also an option to salvage the animal with a permit from ODFW. But while it's important to be cautious and aware of wildlife this time of year, especially on the outskirts of town, people also say it's a special thing to see.
It's really nice. I mean, we love the trees, and we do like having the wildlife around. It's quite a bit different than being in the city, but we really like it out here.
In Eugene, Jennifer Singh, KEZI 9 News.